Hi guys. So I finished Asylum by Lily White, and I can go ahead and tell you that this book will blow your mind. Okay, so let me give you the backstory. You have Alex is in Statham County institution for the criminally insane. Um, she is accused of murdering two of her ex-lovers. And so she's in there because, the court deemed her mentally insane. So she's there, and the patients, other patients make up the story just as much as she does, and they're quite hilarious. Julianne, especially. Um, I can't say, but it shocked me. I was like, whoa, what am I reading? Oh, wait, it's Lily White. I should have expected that. But I think those characters made up the story just as much as, all the others. Well, the institution has I'm sorry, there's people upstairs and they are banging, and I might just go up there and say something. I apologize. Anyway, so there's a new doctor in this institution, Dr. Jeremy Hutchins, and he is the doctor assigned, well, not assigned, he chose to be the doctor for Alex. And he doesn't see any other patients. Well, later in the story, a new patient comes along, but he is mainly assigned to her. And, well, the therapy that he does is quite unconventional. And actually, let me read one thing that is at the beginning of the book, so you will know what you're getting into. I have to unlock my Kindle and go to the beginning. Okay. Author note and disclaimer. Although this book is written with certain truthful elements of psychiatric symptomology and therapy methods, I've taken many liberties stretching the truth of both the conditions discussed and the methods used in the treatment of psychiatric patients. Because, let's be honest, if I'd remained too realistic as to the symptoms, diagnosis, and methods discussed, this book would have been boring. State institutions, although once deplorable environments for psychiatric patients, have greatly improved with time in the understanding of mental disorders. Additionally, it is not my intent to make light of the psychological conditions referenced in the story. In no way was this book intended to be viewed as accurate regarding the subjects discussed. Although some parts are accurate, the truth of these conditions have been altered by imagination. The story is fiction and is intended for entertainment alone. In addition, I would like to warn the reader that there are topics discussed in this story that involve descriptions of violence and may be triggers for those who have suffered past abuse. Okay, so now you got that. So, where I was with his Dr. Jeremy Hutchins' therapy methods because what happened was Alex was in a car crash that ended up killing her parents, and ever since then she's had memory issues. She can't remember anything that happened. Really, she just can't really remember anything. And so the doctors then diagnosed her with anterograde amnesia. I was in psychology class, and I learned about that, but I can't really remember. Antero means after, I believe. So she can't remember anything after, after the accident. So that's what happened. And like I said, I don't know if I said this, Dr. Hutchins and Alex kind of have sort of a relationship. And throughout this whole book, especially me, I was, thinking I knew what was going to happen. Like, oh my God, he's the guy, No, everything is not as it seems. And I was really confused by the ending, honestly. And I actually talked to Lily, and I said, I got really confused. And she said, I told her, you certainly took me for a ride with this book. And her response, I wrote it to make the reader feel confused and insane as if they were in Alex's shoes. And she definitely achieved that. I was just all over this book. I could not, one minute I thought this was what was going to happen. The next minute I thought, oh wait, no, that's not what happened. This is what happened. But it's not. And she did an excellent job with that. This book will take you through, it will take you on a ride, that's for sure. And when you think you know what's going to happen, you think you know who it is, or think you know the ending, you don't. I promise. You won't see this coming. So great job, Lily. I applaud you. All your books are fantastic. This one is really great too. Still not my favorite of your books, but I'm not saying I didn't like it. I thoroughly enjoyed it, and I think you did an amazing job with this.